the X39 patch and what it does for human beings, what it does for dogs, what it does for horses, what it does for plants, and what it's done for me personally. How I discovered this business is I was actually researching stem cells. And I played a lot of sports in my life, had a lot of injuries in my life, had a lot of pain in my body. And a buddy of mine was doing this research together, and we went down to Panama, we went to Mexico, and then he discovered this device back in May, called me up about it. I thought he was crazy. And anyways, he convinced me to try to wear this patch, and it's changed and transformed my life like nothing ever before. I'm very holistic. I don't put a lot of chemicals. I don't do any drugs. I don't drink alcohol. I know that's crazy, but I don't put any of that stuff into my body. And since I turned 47, I had an awakening when I had my second little girl, and I started doing the math on how old I was going to be when she graduated high school. And then I was thinking, man, people are going to be seeing me at her graduation thinking, wow, her grandpa's really cute. What a cute old guy. And then I was thinking, man, I need to do something to prevent that from happening. And I want to be young for my kids and I want to be active for my kids. And I discovered exactly what's going to help me with that, besides my diet, nutrition, and exercise. So I have one of my business partners on the call tonight, Will Pugh. He's invited a couple of you here. There's also Raquel and Lucia, which I met in Destin, Florida. So there's some people that are in the business here. There's some prospects here that have been invited to this call. So what I want to do is I just want to jump into what this device is, how it works, how it was created, and then I'm going to talk to you guys about if you want to be an affiliate or get this patch for free. I'm going to cover all of that with you. So first of all, let me just jump into all things about this X39 patch. Let's see. So this is David Schmidt. He is the CEO. He's the inventor. He's the founder of the company, and he has over 150 patents so far. And this guy's not stopping. He really wants to transform and change humanity and help people live healthier, longer lives, which speaks my language. David Schmidt created this X39 stem cell patch, and it took him 10 years to get a patent. He started working on this back in 2008. And after he discovered what light can do and discovered that you could do it through this patch, it took him $4.5 million to bring this to market. He was not going to bring it to the market unless it had a patent on it because he knew how important that was to have clinical studies and to be able to make claims about this thing working. So he started focusing on age reversal because he realized in all of his research that aging is a disease and it doesn't have to happen as aggressively, or people don't have to age with disease in their body, cancer, all these things that start happening to your kidneys, your liver, your heart, all these things that happen don't have to happen because we have stem cells that go dormant and we can wake those stem cells up. And that's the reason that we age so aggressively. And that's the reason disease gets in our body from inflammation, stress, all these things that help us have that disease and not be able to fight that disease. That's what this X39 patch was created to help prevent all of those things. So this is a patented product, a global patent, meaning you have to do clinical studies and actually prove that this product does what it says it's supposed to do. And if you read this, you could look this patent up online. But basically, what in a nutshell, to keep it very, very simple, it's embodiments as a result of elevating your own copper peptide, including activation of stem cells, improvements in energy, and elevation of antioxidants. All of those things are all key indicators to keep disease out of your body and keep you from aging as aggressively as you are right now without this patch. So, why did he create this patch? In his research, what he found out is between the age of 0, when you were born, and 30 years old, you lose 50% of your stem cells. Now, they don't leave your body, they just go dormant in your body. And between the age of 30 and 60, 90% of our stem cells are dormant. And what that means is at the age of 50, between 50 and 70, you will see people age aggressively. And that's because they don't have stem cells to ward off inflammation, to keep collagen in your body, to keep disease out of your body, to recover from any, if you don't sleep well, if you had a hard workout, or if you had stress, those stem cells are not there to help you recover as quickly. That's why we see a lot of athletes after the age of 30 in professional sports get injured more often and take a lot longer to recover and then end up retiring by the time they're 32, 33, 34 years old because they just can't take the wear and tear on their body because those stem cells are not there to help them recover like when they were 18, 22, 23 years old. So, how does this patch work? How does this stem cell patch work? Well, it's a proprietary form of photolight therapy. And what that means is that there's little lights in our body, lights that emit from our body, and heat that emits from our body. And this patch has little crystals on it. And those crystals reflect the light back into your body. And those crystals are a patented nanocrystal technology that are on this patch. So if you take this white thing off, you'll see these little crystals that are on this patch. It is not invasive. Matter of fact, you could wear it on top of your clothing. There's a young lady that has a 3-year-old child that has autism. He doesn't like things on his skin. He doesn't like to take it off his skin at night. So she just pops it on the outside of his shirt and it works exactly the same way. It reflects light to activate that copper peptide, which then stimulates those stem cells and they become they're not dormant anymore. So it's non-transdermal. It doesn't put anything into your body whatsoever. There's no chemicals, there's no drugs, there's no stimulants going into your body. There's no side effects. Now, a lot of people ask, is this FDA approved? Well, it's not a food, you're not eating it, and it's not a drug, you're not consuming it. There's nothing in it besides these nanocrystals that are positioned a certain way on this patch to help your body reflect light back in to wake up those copper peptides, which again elevates those stem cells. So, what are the benefits of this X39? I've seen all of these increased strength. When I turned 47, excuse me, I was not as strong. It hurt a little bit to work out. Not hurt, but just didn't feel as comfortable as it did when I was 35, 40 years old. Reduces inflammation, increased stamina, energy and vitality was the biggest one that I saw right away. Mental clarity. I used to forget where my phone was, where my keys were. I used to forget. My wife was worried. She was like, "I'm getting worried, babe. You're forgetting everything. You forget to lock doors." That has gone away. Restored muscle at 51 years old. That's really important to me because you start to lose muscle mass after the age of 40. Improvement of sleep. I will show you guys something. This is crazy. My average REM in deep sleep every single night is around 4.5 hours, which if you know about sleep, I've studied sleep because sleep is one of the most important things you can do in your life. And the best deep and REM sleep is at least half your sleep. So if you sleep 8 hours a night, which most people don't, 4 hours total of REM and deep sleep is good. I usually sleep 7 to 7.5. And if you look on my Whoop, which I track, this was last night, 4 hours and 27 minutes of deep and REM sleep. This is my average every night since I put this patch on. Now, I know a lot of people have problems sleeping. The reason why, again, you hear a lot of times when people get older, they don't sleep as long. Why? Because they don't have the stem cells that is putting them in that recovery mode and allowing them to sleep. So this patch also helps with sleep, as well as improve skin appearance. It helps with the collagen in your skin. It keeps your skin a lot younger. It keeps it more elastic because of those stem cells. If there's any damage, it's going to those areas and repairing it. This was a topography map of a 77-year-old woman. Like, again, they did clinical studies, and this was a 77-year-old woman that went in for the first time, no patch. She had major inflammation in her brain. We all have that. Sugar can cause inflammation, stress can cause inflammation. And when you have inflammation on the brain for a while, it can cause Alzheimer's. That's where Alzheimer's comes from. So after 3 weeks of wearing this patch, all the inflammation in her brain was gone. Inflammation in the brain causes brain fog, causes loss of memory, causes stress. All of those things after 3 weeks was gone. After 6 weeks of wearing this patch, she had a complete turnaround and better brain coherence. So, what are the long-term benefits of this patch? In the first few days of wearing this patch, 4,000 genes begin to reset in your body. Stem cells do that, right? When you elevate those stem cells, it wakes up genes in your body that were not working as well. Within 6 weeks, your brain's going to become balanced. Within 3 months, your collagen is going to increase. And within 6 months, your heart will start to reverse and age. So, how do you wear this patch? Okay. The clinical studies, they did it two places: two fingers under the belly button or on the back of the neck. Now, what David Schmidt, the guy that invented this, said, you could wear this patch anywhere. I see people wear it on their hand. If you have pain, put it there. But you can wear this patch literally anywhere. If you have a problem somewhere in your body, put it there. Excuse me. You're gonna wear it 12 hours on, 12 hours off. And then you're just gonna throw it away. Or what we do is we put it on our dog. So every night when my wife and I take the patch off, we put it on the back of my dog's collar because it's great for dogs as well. And then the most important thing is you got to wear it consistently. When people don't get results, it's because they're not wearing it consistently because it's not a habit yet. So you have to wear it consistently. And the second most important thing is you have to drink plenty of water. And plenty of water is exactly half your body weight in ounces. So I weigh 200 pounds. I drink three of these a day, plus an athletic greens in the morning. And that's, I get my ounces in water. You don't need to drink more than that. If you drink more than that, you're going to be overhydrated and you're just going to flush all the good stuff out of your body. So I know a lot of people say drink your body weight in water. That's way too much water. But the great thing about this is you have to drink water, and it's a very healthy thing to do. Now, if you don't drink water, the only side effect of this is you might get a little bit of a headache or you could be a little sleepy. If you feel a little tinge of a headache or you feel a little sleepy, just drink water. That's going to help you. The reason why is because your body is going to go through a detox. When you wake up stem cells, your stem cells are there to detoxify your body and get the inflammation out of your body. The only way inflammation leaves your body is through either sweat, urine, or breathing carbon and oxygen out. That's how you get rid of toxins out of your body. If you go to sauna, it's a good way to get rid of toxins out of your body. So this is how it leaves, but you got to be hydrated to go to the sauna. If you're not hydrated and you go to the sauna, you won't sweat. It's the crazy thing. I see guys in there all the time like, you need to drink more water. If you're hydrated, you're going to sweat that out. It's a very, very healthy thing to do. LifeWave as a company has been around for 20 years. But the stem cell patch came out in 2021. So for 17 years, they did $20 million a year. After the X39 patch came out, they have done almost $600 million this year, and they're projecting to do $1 billion in 2025. The cool thing is this is available in 80 countries in the world. One of the most amount of countries is with this kind type of business that it's available in, which means that the European, which is the toughest people to get a product in, have approved this product and are behind this product. And the other thing is that it's patented. So it's proven to do exactly what it says it does. So this is just a couple testimonials I'd like to share with people. This is a lady that had eczema, and after 1 month and 2 weeks, her eczema completely cleared up on her hands. This was my golf coach that sent me a text. He was very pessimistic about it. He's like, that stuff doesn't work. And after he put it on for 1 day, he called me the next day and said, I put the patch on my lower back that's been hurting for 2 months, and I woke up with almost no pain. And I had the deepest sleep in the last 20 years. And I said, I told you I would never bring anything to you that I didn't believe in. And his father in law also told him his knee pain was gone. And he said he didn't believe him. And I called him, I was like, why didn't you believe him? And he was like, well, I do believe him because it's the first time he walked from our guest house to our house in 5 years, and it was to ask me for another patch. This gentleman on the right, he had a fatal brain condition. He was diagnosed with a fatal brain condition. And after 2 months of being on the patches, he went back to the doctor, and the doctor said he might have misdiagnosed him. And after more scans were done, his condition was completely gone. And then this is an 84-year-old lady. Like this is these testimonies I'm going to share with you after this is crazy, but it goes from young kids to older ladies, men. She's been past this 84-year-old lady with congestive heart failure and diabetes, and you can see her legs on the right and then her legs on the left. What happened with the circulation in her body? I had an event that I went to 2 weeks ago, and I met a gentleman with Parkinson's, and that's the one that Michael J. Fox has, Muhammad Ali had, where they shake and they can barely walk. And I met him, and he was like, "Yeah, I had Parkinson's, but I've been wearing the patch for 2 months. I was in a wheelchair for the last 5 years, and after putting this patch on for 2 months, right before that event, he went to Disney with his kids and walked the entire park, not shaking, nothing. He's 67 years old. His wife is, I think she's 55. She's 12 years younger than him. And she was like, I cannot believe that this did this for her. We just thought he was lost to a wheelchair and I was gonna have to take care of him for the rest of life. And he's actually fully functioning like he was before he got diagnosed with Parkinson's. So crazy. One more story to tell you. This is where when I heard this story, I felt like it was my social responsibility to tell as many people as possible. And I had a young lady come up to me. She was crying. She said, You changed my life. And I was like, how did I change your life? And she's like, the fact that you said yes to that patch and your friend signed up, I saw on social media, and I have a 3-year-old son that has autism. And after 2 weeks, he's a different little boy. I don't recognize him. He was nonverbal. Now he's singing, he's talking, he's drawing, he's very interactive with his brother. And I was like, wow, that's amazing. And her husband said, that's not the most amazing part. Our other 3-year-old son has never eaten food in his life. We've been feeding him through a feeding tube because he can't swallow food. And the mother pulled up a video of them feeding with a feeding tube. And that's awful. And I was just thinking in the back of my head, like, I'm so lucky to have healthy girls. And he was like, you know what? That's not the most awful thing. He vomits 5 to 6 times every single day. It could be in the car, could be at a restaurant, could be at a friend's house. It's just every time you have no idea, but it's 5, 6 times a day, clockwork. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. He's like, don't be sorry. Because of you, our son, after 2.5 weeks of wearing that patch, and she showed me a picture on her phone of him sitting in a high chair and eating food for the first time. And I was like, you know what? I got to tell the world about this. Like, this is crazy what this patch is doing for people, even if it's just to wear it. So at this point, like, I want to tell you, like, if you are just interested in only being a customer, that's okay. And there's 3 ways you could become a customer. You could be a retail customer, which is $149 a month. But not many people do that because you could be a preferred plus customer for $99 a month. If you do the preferred plus, you pay $19.99 and then $99 a month with an auto ship, but you get free patches for 6 months. The company has different patches. So they'll send you samples of 10 patches every single month so that you could try those for that $19.99. If you want to just do a preferred customer, it's $99 with an auto ship, which is like $3 a day for the patch, which is the least expensive thing it's cheaper than a cup of coffee. It's cheaper almost than a pack of gum that will transform your life. So whoever invited you to this call, reach out to them and say, hey, I want to be a customer. I want to get this patch. And they'll send you a customer link so that you can sign up and get that wholesale price on it. Now, if you guys want, you guys can stick around because I'm going to talk to you about how you can get it for free, and or you can be an affiliate like me and share this patch. I don't sell it. I just share it. This is not a sales job. I just share it with everyone I come in contact with, and the company will actually compensate you for that. So again, if you're not interested in that, you can jump off. If you want to stay on and hear how you can get it free or how you can get compensated, that's what I'm going to talk about next. So, how you get it for free. If you're a customer or if you're an affiliate and you get 3 customers to sign up and they're on an auto ship every single month, your patches are free every month. So you don't have to pay anything for your patch. So you just share with 3 people, they sign up with the customer, do an auto ship, and they're going to get their patches free every month. Now, if you want to be an affiliate with the company, I want to talk about the compensation plan and how it works. There's 4 ways that you can make money inside of this compensation plan. If a retail customer signs up, you know, it's going to be, $150 and you get a $50 commission. If a preferred plus or a preferred customer signs up, it's a $20 commission when customers sign up only. Okay. Then you can also, you make money off of the people become an affiliate. I'm going to show you that in a minute. And then there's a binary cycle commission that you can make and also a generation matching bonus. But I'm going to cover each one of those very quickly. Okay. So again, $149 customer, it's $50 commission. If they're a preferred plus or preferred customer, it's a $20 commission. If someone signs up and becomes an affiliate, there's 3 ways that you can become an affiliate with the company. There's what's called a core package, and it gives you 3 packs of 30. So 3 of these, and it has 30 patches in it, which is for 30 days, one every single day. And that's $295 to sign up with that pack. Okay. Now, it's not a lot. I mean, you might be able to patch your wife, maybe patch your kid or patch your grandmother, whatever. That's going to last you for a month. But if you're really serious about the business, like myself and Will and Raquel on here, I signed up with a premium pack, which is 20 of these for $17.50, and it's at a major discount. What I do is when I'm sharing this with people, I patch them and I give them 10 patches so that they have the same transformation that I had. And they're like, yes, I want to do this. I want to share this, or I want to use this as a customer. Now, if you don't want to do the 20 pack, the 6 pack is at $535. And this is a one-time fee. It's not monthly. So if you want to start with the core and you want to upgrade to the advanced, you're just going to pay the difference between the advanced and the core. Same thing if you want to upgrade to the premium, you can always upgrade pay the difference. But it's only one time that you pay this, and then you have a monthly auto ship on the patches, which is $9 or $55, whatever patch that you choose. So if someone does sign up as an affiliate under you, then if they sign up for core, you get $35. If they sign up at advanced, you get $75. And if they sign up as a premium, you get $405. Okay. That's the second way that you can make money in this compensation plan. Excuse me. This is a binary plan. So there's unilevel plans and there's binary plans, which means you have two legs, a left leg and a right leg. And how you make binary cycle bonuses off of this is very, very simple. You have what's called a power leg and you have what's called a profit leg. The power leg is your strong leg, right? It has more volume in it. The profit leg is a weak leg. It has less volume in it. You get paid on your profit leg. But how this works is really, really simple. For every $660 that you have on your power leg, it could be your right or it could be your left, but whatever leg that you have the most volume on, for every $660 and $330 you have on the other leg, that's called a cycle. And you get paid $50 for every cycle that you create. So for every 660 on one leg, 330 on one leg, you get paid. And I'm going to show you this inside of my compensation. So this cycle bonus based on your rank in the company. So there's 6 ranks in the company: manager, director, senior director, executive director, presidential director, and senior presidential director. That's how much you can make each week maximum. So if you become a manager, you can make up to $1,500. When you're a senior presidential director, you can make up to $25,000 every week, which is $100,000 a month, which is $1.2 million a year. So that's this one bonus. The fourth way that you make money is what's called generation bonuses. Okay. So if you sponsor someone, they sponsor someone, and that person sponsors someone, you get paid on all 3 of those people. So let's just say, for example, you sponsored Pedro in this example, and he did $1,000 this week in commission. You're going to get 25% of everything that Pedro makes, which would be $250 this week. Maria was sponsored by Pedro. You're going to get 20% of everything that Pedro makes, which if she did 1,000, it would be $200. And if Maria sponsored Jose, you would also make money from Jose. And if he made $500 this week, you would make 20%, which is $100. Okay. So this is where most of the money in this contract is because you get paid for infinity on this. 3 generations down, this volume all pushes up. Okay. So the most important thing in this comp plan is getting to manager and helping people get a manager, which is only simply bringing 4 people in the business, right? You got to bring 2 people left, 2 people right. Everyone knows 2 people or 4 people that they can bring in and put 2 people on the left and 2 people on the right. So what do you get by joining this team? Well, first of all, you get an amazing product that's patented. It's not a Me Too product. You're not competing with anybody in the marketplace whatsoever because there's no other product out there. And for the next 17 years, no one could come into this market and say that they have a product like this or that their product does what the X39 stem cell patch does. We have a system. As soon as you sign up, we have trainings, we have documents, we have everything that you need to get up and going and build your business. We have these calls Tuesdays and Thursdays where if you want to invite people to these calls so that they can hear how to do this until you learn how to do it, we're here every Tuesday and Thursday doing these calls. We have all the tools that you need. I've been in this industry for a long time. So we have all the tools that you're going to need to start your business. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. We have all the tools ready. Leadership, we have the best team. We have the fastest growing team in the company. And our team is the fastest growing team within that team. So we're doing over 70% of the volume in this company right now, the team that's above me. But we're doing like 60% of that team's volume. So you're on the right team. We have great leadership all the way from the top to the bottom, as well as executive management is amazing. And we by far have the best compensation plan in the business. There's not a better one. And I'm going to show you mine just so you can see that. The coolest thing about this is there's a 30-day risk-free guarantee. If you come into the business, you buy a product pack, you buy patches, and you think, hey, it doesn't work, I don't want to do this anymore, send your patches back and you're going to get all your money back. That's a company putting their money where their mouth is because they know this product works and they believe in this opportunity. So let me show you. I just want to show you guys my back office so that you can see what the possibility is. Now, I've only been doing this 6 months, and I just started promoting this on social media. You guys probably saw me promote this on social media, and that's why you're here tonight. So I've just been doing this 6 months. I started in August. I really signed up in July, but got serious about it in August. And so I want to show you what I'm making currently in 6 months. And this is just me talking to my friends. There's another friend of mine on here, Chris Zerba. He joined this business with me as well. But I want to show you what I make on a weekly basis. Okay. My results, I'm not promising you results. If you're working this business like I am and talking to people that you need to work to, this is the kind of money that you can make in this business. So I'm just going to take you back 5 weeks inside of my compensation. So this is January 27th to February 2nd. I made $9,148. February 3rd to February 9th, 85.97. The 10th of February to the 16th, 96.43. Last week, our checks are jumping. They're going up. I made $12,250 for the week of 17 to 23. And this is Tuesday, you guys. Our compensation goes from Monday 3 a.m. to Monday 3 a.m. So we are a day and a half into our week, and I'm already at $4,252 in commissions this week. And I still have 5.5 more days to go until I might get paid. So what I wanted to show you guys over here is that volume. Okay. So left volume and right volume. The left is my profit. It's the leg that I get paid on. And when we say that, you get paid on everything because you got to have 660 here and 330 here to get paid. Okay. So this 13,116, I think, Justin. Oh, you're not seeing it? Sorry, Justin. Thank you. You see it now? Okay, so here's my check.
Yes.
Sorry, guys. I wasn't, I guess I was sharing Spotify. This is what I made 127, 9,000. February 3rd, February 9th, 85, 210 and 216, 96. Last week, excuse me, 12,000. And this week, a day and a half in the week, I've already made 42.52 this week. So that's the compensation. Again, I've been doing this 6 months, you guys. That's it. And then this is the volume that I was telling you guys about. So because this is my runaway leg right now, because I'm not losing volume from here, it's just growing and stacking. I get paid on my left leg for now, right? So you're going to take that 13,000 and you're going to divide that by 330. So 13,116 divided by 330 equals 39 cycles. Okay. So currently, then the commissions are up to date every 3 minutes. So if I take 39 times 50, that's 1950. Okay. I'm going to go into my commissions and show you that number is going to match. So if I go down here to uh my cycle bonus, 1950 right here. Okay. So it's up to the minute. And this is my matching bonus that I was telling you where I make money off of everybody. I'm at 1877 for the week already. And then these are the introduction bonuses. So I made 255. And then this is for my customers this week so far, 170. So everything is up to the minute with this compensation plan. Very, very, very transparent. So, what I like to do at this point with you guys is if anybody has any questions about this, also, whoever invited you to this call, ask them for their link. Reach out to them, DM them, message them, WhatsApp them, however you communicate with them. Say, can you please share my link with me? I want to sign up with you and I want to get into the system. So if you guys have any questions, you guys can write them in the chat, and or you can raise your hand. Oh, thanks. Sorry, Desiree. Justin told me. Um, if you guys have any questions about this patch, I am here to answer all of those questions for you. Anybody have any questions? You can write in the chat and or you can raise your hand or I can allow you guys to unmute as well. No questions? Everyone's crystal clear? All right, I expect every single person on this phone call to be signed up with somebody that's on this call tonight because you guys are so crystal clear. No, I'm kidding. I just want to tell you guys, listen, I have 8 different businesses, you guys, and this is the one that I'm most excited about because this is the most impactful business in my life. I mean, literally, the people's lives that I impact that wear this patch, they're so thankful. And for me at this point in my life, I know I'm on this planet to impact people. Everyone on this call is a part of my team. And so what you get from me and Will and everyone on this team is you get me teaching you how to build a business. You get systems from me, from somebody that's been in the business a long time. Raquel has been with me for a long time. She will tell you, she will vouch for me. This is a big thing that I love to do is I like to impact people's lives. This business is also way more than a patch. This is a community. This is somewhere where you can self-develop. This is somewhere you can get better, and this is somewhere that you can help a lot of other people in the world. So, which leg is better to sign in? I'm not sure exactly what that question is. You if you're talking about signing into someone's leg, um, or if someone's signing people on your leg, the way this business works, you guys, the most important thing about this business is structure first. So when you sign up, the first thing is getting to manager. So two people left, two people right. So there's no important number. Like you can't try to play guessing games. What's going to be my strongest leg? It's literally just building your structure and getting two people on your left leg, two people on your right leg, and then paying attention to your volume. Like right now, you guys saw my volume. I got $1 million on one leg. I'm trying to catch my left leg up so I can cash all that money out on my right leg. So there's no leg that's better besides once you get in and you get volume, you're just trying to play the game and cash in all of your volume. I hope that answered the question. Any other questions? Will, you want to say anything? You're good? All right, guys. Well, if there's no more questions, whoever invited you to this call, just make sure you reach out to them and ask them any questions. And if you do sign up with anybody on this team, make sure that you request to get all the information that we send out to everyone so you have all the assets and all the resources you need to be so successful in this business. Thank you guys so much. I hope you guys have an amazing evening, and we hope to work with every single person on this call and transform your life. Have a great evening, and we'll talk to you guys very, very soon.